So let's talk about the core. It's an area of the body that we talk a lot about in yoga and in life, and it's an area that we think needs to always be strengthened. And it's good to have a strong core, but I think we also need to remember that it is just like any other muscle group, that we need to combine or balance strength with softening or stretching. So the core, first of all, is not just the abs, and it's especially not just the abdominals that go up and down, our six-pack or our washboard that we think of in the front. That's the rectus abdominis, which is a muscle group in the core, but it's not the entire core. We also have the transversus abdominis, which go in the transverse plane. They wrap from front all the way around to your spine in the back. So together, the up and down abs and the side to side abs, they kind of contain the organs behind them. They are reinforced by the obliques, which are muscles down the side bodies, and so we have abs that go up and down, we have abs that go side to side, and we have our obliques, which go at an angle, an oblique angle. So internal obliques kind of go this direction, external obliques kind of go this direction, and they crisscross, they wrap and kind of contain and reinforce those muscles in a way that just straight up and down and side to side can't do alone. So our obliques are responsible primarily for rotation. Our rectus abdominis are responsible primarily for flexion or rounding. And then our transverse kind of just stabilize us upright. And then around the back, we have our spinal erectors, so running along either side of the spine, kind of complementing the action of the rectus abdominis. So our abs in the front that round us forward are complemented by then the spinal erectors that arch or extend us back. So that's kind of the circumference, the wall of muscle around the core. And then right up at the top of the core is the diaphragm, which is this umbrella-shaped muscle that moves when we breathe. So when we inhale and inflate our rib cage, the diaphragm kind of opens up and pushes a little bit down, which is why our belly inflates when we breathe in. And then as we exhale, it kind of shrinks back down, the center lifts back up. At the bottom of the core, we have the pelvic floor, which is gaining more popularity, but it's still an area of the body that a lot of people don't like to talk about. But it serves a very important function. It literally holds our shit together, or at least in. So especially as we get older, it's super important to keep the pelvic floor strong and hardy. It's the same muscles that we work when we really have to go to the bathroom. We hold them, we tighten them, and strengthen them, and that's all really good. But we can't always live like we have to pee really badly. We also have to sometimes let them relax. So the pelvic floor muscles is this wall of muscles right at the base of our pelvis, kind of containing the organs and other things within the organs, containing them all from falling out of our bodies. So when we work the core, we want to think about not just what's in the front of us, what we can see. We want to think about everything that wraps around the midsection, sort of the muscle on top, the diaphragm, and also the muscles on the bottom, the pelvic floor. So all of that together takes or comprises our core muscles. So we will work the core, we will also try to relax the core so that we have both strong bellies and strong pelvic floors and strong breath, and also are able to relax and relieve those areas when we need to.